What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tay the Guy, and today I'm gonna be reacting to the IGN review of 2K19. As you know, if you watched my video on this last year, I did the same thing. I reacted to the review last year, and these dudes have no clue what they're talking about. There's a big difference between like casual gamers, competitive gamers, and then sports gamers. Sports gamers are in a league of their own. Sports games are a completely different monster, to be honest. And I feel like people who play sports games should be reviewing sports games. They kind of just let like dudes who play games casually or some like single player games or whatever just go and review 2K, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But anyways, I'm about to get the headphones out here, and we're about to review this review. So make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy, and if you're new, and hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Join the notification squad, never miss a video. Let's get into it.
Professional basketball has a sense of style that is unique to the world of sports.
Oh my god, timeout. Pull this back. These are the two dudes reviewing the game?
Boy, if you don't get
I hope
unique to the world of sports. The glowing
y'all know what
arenas,
you're talking about.
fashionable apparel, and high speed of the game are all unmatched. On the court, it's not just about the win or the loss, it's about the way you look doing it. NBA 2K19 builds upon its strong gameplay, fantastic presentation, and wide array of game modes to embody this attitude. Its style is cramped a bit by the small number of legacy issues and obscene microtransactions, but other than that, NBA 2K19 is a high point for the series.
But you see what I mean? Right there off rip. Right there off rip. You see how he says, and the obscene amount of microtransactions. Honestly, 2K19 is good with the microtransactions. They bless us a lot. A lot of stuff is cheap. You can get a lot of discounts through incentives. Haircuts are free. Tattoos are really cheap this year. A lot of stuff is really cheap this year. Of course, you still need a buy VC to upgrade your dude, but even grinding this year is a lot easier. So like 2K19, they really helped us out. But still, to the casual gamer, we don't even recognize this. But sports gamers, we get frauded by the amount of whether it's VC or FIFA Ultimate Team points or MUT Ultimate Team points, whatever it is. It's absolutely crazy how much money we spend on microtransactions compared to other games like competitive gamers and casual gamers playing single player games or whatever. They don't spend nearly as much money as we do on fucking microtransactions in these games, bro. And it's wild, to be honest, but that's how the sports games industry is now.
This year's NBA 2K places a tremendous amount of emphasis on ball control and maximizing your player's ability.
What type of jump was that?
A step-back jumper with Steph Curry or a fadeaway with LeBron.
That was a brick too. That's why he didn't finish it. That was brick.
Because of some of those changes, NBA 2K19 has a tougher learning curve than in the past.
What type of take is that, brother?
And punishes novice play. Successful dribble drives are much more difficult, with big men no longer content to let smaller players right to the hoop. Animations look fantastic, but the catch is that the complex nature of the controls and movement system can lead to some really unflattering moments. Yeah. An unsuccessful attempt to make a move often results in your player awkwardly running into the defender, like this.
The defense like that, I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
I mean, that was just good defense, to be honest with you.
Previous iterations, NBA 2K19 still lags behind in the fast break. The floor spacing is a little better, but everything seems too slow. These are supposed to be some of the fastest athletes in the world, after all.
Why is he talking about the fast break seems too slow? He's running down the court with Marcus Morris. Boy, what is you doing? You got Marcus Morris, Aaron Baines, and Marcus Smart running the break. Yeah, it's going to be kind of slow, and then you got your shit blocked. Come on, dog.
The AI does, however, do a nice job of distributing the ball to its playmakers, which really accentuates how different every player feels.
Henson with the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. He scores the basket. That
was kind of an ugly bucket still.
Moves your opponent will
make good block.
And when they'll make them becomes of the utmost importance, especially if you don't have a strong defense behind you. It's been a long time since the defensive side of things has been this interesting and engaging, but it helps keep NBA 2K19 fun.
Oh, you got to steal that pass, dog.
Just half of it.
Advantage on the
of course. Pull that. Oh, there's one pull.
With the exception of some inconsistencies in player physique, NBA 2K19 is a masterclass in presentation. Clever in-game commentary can keep even a blowout interesting with small anecdotal stories or interviews with players that add to the impact of what they're doing on the court.
Massages right before the games and the stretching and
boy, if Dirk don't get the hell out of here.
Shoes, you know, I do all that stuff now, and you almost do as much off the court as you practice on the court.
Similarly entertaining are the pre- and post-game shows from Ernie Johnson Jr., Charles Barkley, and Shaquille O'Neal. They possess the same unique chemistry and charm in NBA 2K.
These are the dudes reviewing the game? He doesn't even know who Charles Barkley is. Who's Charles Barkley? Where's Charles Barkley? I ain't never seen him in 2K. Is he in 2K? I ain't never seen him. Oh, is that Charles Barkley right there? Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know that was Charles the Jet Barkley.
Both useful
I'm done, dog.
Delivery that break up
Bruh,
the seriousness of a
these are the dudes reviewing the game, bro.
Strong look and feel. The best and perhaps the only mode that matches the intensity of the complex mechanics is My League, which allows you to build your own NBA franchise with an inordinate amount of customization. NBA 2K19 also enjoys its strongest.
Alright, here we go. Now this is what I gotta see
with
now.
The Way Back, which is much more story focused than in previous years.
It was a smoke detector. If it didn't go off, you'd all be dead right now. You're welcome.
The story centers around an undrafted basketball player named AI, whose story is both personal and pragmatic. Is
that ATM? Is that Jackson Ellis? What the hell? I didn't even play this ish. I skipped all this.
A lack of impactful decision making and the poor teammate grading system are the only real issues with it.
Oh. Why would you help him up? Damn on that boy.
Not all of the modes are as worthwhile as My League and My Career, though.
Why the men just pull up on him like that?
Top is NBA 2K's Street Basketball mode, and though it isn't bad, it lacks the exaggerated attitude of something like NBA Jam.
It's not supposed to be NBA Jam. What? When did anyone ever say Blacktop was supposed to be NBA Jam?
Mode, where card packs and infuriatingly overpriced microtransactions dominate the experience. Online play is pretty good, with the largest issue being a very small delay between the push of a button and the resulting action. At its worst, there are some instances where it would freeze altogether. All the same, the thrill of going back and forth with another player is still worth the effort.
Okay.
For many, basketball is more than just a game, and NBA 2K19 doesn't take that lightly. It throws every resource it has into the theatrics of the sport, creating charismatic presentations.
So they're not even going to talk about my career or Parks?
Gameplay. The series' persistent weaknesses are still apparent in areas like the transition game and ludicrous microtransactions, but there's so much variety to how extensive My League mode plays out that there's always a reason to look forward to the next game of basketball. For more sports
they're talking about My League and My Team, bro. Ain't nobody play that?
Madden NFL.
Ain't nobody play those modes. Everybody play the neighborhood. They ain't even talk about the neighborhood. I'm pretty sure last year they talked about the neighborhood a little bit. But y'all, you see what I mean? Like, these dudes don't know what they're talking about. You could just watch the actual gameplay of the user playing the game. He is terrible. This dude's just pulling up in people's faces, running the fast break with Marcus Morris getting blocked. Like, what type of take is that? With McConnell and it drops? Come on, bro. Yeah, like, look at this. Like, what is he doing? What is And he out here thinking Kenny Smith is Charles Barkley for some reason, or I don't know who he thought Charles Barkley was, but he said Charles Barkley. Anyways, yeah, this review was kind of just embarrassing, to be honest. I always get a good laugh out of IGN reviews when it comes to sports games because they never know what they're talking about, and they always just try to break it down like it's some type of like single player like story mode game, like they're talking about The Last of Us. But anyways, y'all, that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and again, make sure y'all hit that like button, support your boy, and if you're new and hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Join notification squad and never miss a video. It's your boy Taylor Guy, and I'm out. Peace.
Young nigga, I'm just trying to run through a check. Soon as you get a necklace, they be aiming for your neck. Half of these men who damn me at it ain't got no respect, and these cats used to curb me, now they wanna